Welcome everyone to our Work It Wednesday team call. I'm super excited for today. Excuse the background. I've been in bed all day long, but I am ready to hear what one of our star director, Jessica Villareal, is going to share with us today. I'll start off with our top 10. So we could get started with with all the good stuff, okay? So far for the month of, September, top 10 is Jessica Villareal with, oh my God, these numbers are insane. Just because I remember last year at this time, she was literally struggling to put $500 in and not having parties or doing all the things that she's doing now. She literally has changed her business and she is willing to share all the scoop with us so we could change ours for the better. Her PRV as of now is $3,048.61. I just want to say that she is also #1 on top active frontline with a 25. Again, that hasn't happened. So woo, woo. Look at Kim's face. Our second of the top 10 is Mckenzie Armstrong with 2,774. And she has 20 of her active front line, so way to go. Amanda Bobbitt is at 2,665.42. She is like on fire, on the way to director. I just want to add that. Barbara Ramirez is at 2,495.75. Brianna Adams is at 2,427. And I just wanted to share her group numbers as of right now because she is on director watch. So let's cheer her on for the rest of the month until she hits that. Her group numbers are 8,473. So it's gonna happen, girl. Keep pushing. Your whole team's doing amazing. Tanya, sorry if I don't pronounce her name right. Makosh is at 2,424 with 12 cents. Ashley Ramos is at 2,374 with 31 cents. Ashley Strutt is at $2,007.50. And Kim is at $1,977 with 30 cents. Our 10th person of the month so far is Christy. Christy, okay, Christy, I'm sorry. You are at $1,891. So way to go. Those are top 10 out of 854 people in our group. So way to go, way to work it. Again, we have Jessica Villareal, who is going to share all the things of Facebook parties that she is doing, working on, and has been doing some work for us, the layout. So she is one of our main leaders in our group that shares all the things. And I know I'm so grateful for her. So you guys better be so grateful for her. Have a pen and paper ready because, again, your mind is going to be like, woo! I just also want to welcome all the new team members that have joined us this month. If you are on the call, please put in the chat, you're new. And so we could welcome you and show you some love. We're so happy that you're a part of this journey with us. And if you're on the call, way to show up. Also, if you have promoted so far for this month, congratulations. Comment also in the chat so we could show you some love and congratulate you. If you are getting paid at title for the month so far, comment in the chat so we could, again, show you love and way to work it. I do not have announcements. I don't know if anyone else did, but if we did it, we will start on because I know we're going to have a great call. Take it away, Jess.
All righty, guys. Okay. Whew, it's going to be a lot, but I want to give a disclaimer really quick before I start. I'm going to try to not look at the chat. So Lucy, do your thing with that because I don't get distracted. I want to stay on focus. I'm going to stay focused so that we can get as much of this as possible. Okay, so what I want you to understand right now before we even get started, there's going to be a mix of what's going to happen with action after we get off this call. There's going to be those people that are immediately going to push back and they're going to say, this is too much. I can't do it. There's going to be those people that are going to say, I got to go research. I got to get my stuff together. I got to get all the things because I'm going to put it into play. They're going to get the things and they're not going to do anything with them. Then there's going to be those people that are going to find what they got, push through every excuse, even if they don't do it exactly how I do it, but they're going to make things happen. Those people are the people that I'm talking to. I want you guys to understand something. I've been in this business almost 10 years. What you see me do, the things that I know, I've been here longer. So please don't compare yourself and just push back from the jump, because this is going to be so foolproof that even a brand new consultant can start doing this now. Okay, so now again, it's going to be a lot of information. This ain't a call that you just kind of listen to while you're going, and maybe you do because that's all you can do right now, but you're going to have to come back and take notes for this because it's a lot of information. So I just want to tell you that ahead of time. Okay, I'm going to give you some stats. Okay, just like Lucy said. So first of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit for those of you that may know me, may not know me, really quick. So I started in 2011 of April 2011. This April coming up will be my 10 years. Okay, what I want you to understand is that Jessica has never, and I repeat, never been a person with high PRV. I just never have in 9 years. I can count on one hand 3 times that I hit 2K or more. Okay, I'm a recruiter by nature. That's what I love. That is what inspires me. That's what I push. So that's my strength, right? But I'm gonna tell you guys, in the beginning, I would get the high sales. Maybe not always over 2,000 because I recruited everybody. Okay. I had an amazing start. I earned trips. I did all the things. Okay. But again, even then, I never really was a person with high PRV. Recruiting just kind of came easy to me because I was always so excited. I really don't care what people think about me. I've kind of had that since way back when. And I think recruiting and direct sales, you really got to say, I really don't care what you think about me because I'm doing this and I'm going to keep on doing it. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why early on I had so much success with recruiting. Now, last year, just like Lucy said, and when I tell y'all these numbers, like even when I pulled my numbers, I'm like, what the were you doing? Okay. I've always been a very engaged consultant. I've always been an engaged leader. I've always bent over backwards for my team. But last year, it was a very trying time. I'm going to tell you, I never in almost 10 years ever thought about leaving my business. It was a lot of personal issues that I had, and I was just deflated. It's the word I'm going to use. Okay. So I knew when I went to World Tour in February-ish, I think was when we had a light bulb moment came on. So I'm going to tell you, events are where leaders are born. Okay. So the next event that comes up, you better be there if you're trying to make this a business. So last year around this time, I was struggling and I had been starting to get complacent where I was that type of leader that did the minimum. $500 so I could get paid, I'm good. Not going to do anything more, not going to do anything less. This is kind of where I'm at when it comes to my personal business. Now, my team knew they could come to me, but for me personally, that's kind of where I was at. So I'm going to tell you my business stats from October of 2019. My PRV was $762, 0 recruits. November of 2019, $500, 48 cents, legit. $500, 0 recruits. December of 2019, $70 of PRV, 0 recruits. January of 2020, $80.09 of PRV, 0 recruits. February of 2020 is when we went to to World Tour, okay? 557, bare minimum, 0 recruits. March came around. I knew after World Tour, I was like, you know what, bro? It's time to cut the BS. It's time for the excuses. It's make or break. Like, you're about to come up on your 10-year anniversary, and what are you doing right now? Like, is this what you want? What do you really want out of this business? So I had to dig hella deep. I mean deep. March of 2020, $1,328, 0 recruits. April, light bulb clicked. $2,264, 2 recruits. May, $3,089, 6 recruits. June, $2,001, 1 recruit. July, $2,008, 2 recruits. May, $3,089 with 6 recruits. June, $2,001 with 1 recruit. July, $2,008 with 2 recruits. August, $3,442 in PRV with 1 recruit. And this month, currently at $3,048, 4 recruits. I still have 3 parties to close and 1 basket party. Okay. Over April is when I started getting back into the mindset of partying. I knew that I had to do 2,000 or more. There was no more time for 500. That mindset was gone. Mind you, April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months I've hit over 2,000. I'm well ahead of earning annual sales, which I told myself I will walk that stage as annual sales. But it was a mindset shift. I had to do it. It had to happen. Since April, $15,852 in sales, 16 new recruits, 27 parties, 66 new responses from a Google form that I started using 2.5 months ago. Numbers don't lie, y'all. That's all I can say. Numbers do not lie. Okay? So now, first things first, right? Because everybody, and this is legit the hardest part. The hardest part. Everything else can be learned. This is the hardest part because this is the part that self-starts. You got to do it. Can't nobody else do it. I can't show somebody else how to do this. I can't show you how to do this. You got to be the one to do it, okay? Find your host and book. I hear nobody wants to have a party. Nobody wants to party. Nobody wants to party. Guess what? You ain't asking enough people. Period. End of story. Go to the people that you know. That's where you need to start. You need to start with the people that know, like, and trust you. Mom, sister, BFF, sister-in-law. Those people that you know you could call in the middle of the night because you had a flat and they needed to come get you. Those are the people you need to start with. Your circle. That's where you got to start. And what I want you to do is I want you to ask them. And you're going to be real. This may not be what, again, like the things that I tell you may not be what you want to hear, but they're what you need to hear. Okay. Do not stop until you have 5 bookings. Do not stop. This is called a booking blitz. You're going to do it on your own time. You're going to carve out an hour, 2. And this is what is going to build the momentum to get you through the rest of your business. Okay. But you cannot stop when you hear the first no. You're going to have a bunch of no's. I had a bunch. But guess what? All I needed were those first 4 to 5 yeses. And I did it correctly. And I have bookings this month. I have bookings next month. And I have a pool of 66 brand new people that have said in there they want to host a party. They even think about possibly joining. And I have to filter through those. We're going to talk about that. But you need to, action step number 1 is go book until you have 5 bookings. End of story, period. I don't care. Nobody wants to book. Go ask some more people, period. Okay. Now, a lot of people, I don't know how to ask. I'm going to help you out here. Okay, so then, guys, everything I'm going to show you right now as far as trackers, graphics, pictures, things I print, you have access to all of this. It's in my drive. Team Achieve the Dream and Team No Limit both have access to all of this because I've shared it. We're busy. We can't keep up with 10,000 things over here, 5,000 things over here. You've got to put it on paper. You got to ink it, okay? So you have to have a running list of who wants to book, who may book later, what they said, why they said it, because if not, you're not going to follow back up with them. Period. End of story. Okay. So I created this, and it is connections, follow up, customer service. I don't have separate ones just for hosting. This is it. So this is the system that I use. And every single day, I put 30 minutes aside to create, host connections. 30 minutes a day. I'm texting, I'm following up, I'm asking people to host a party. Literally. That is why I'm consistently booked, because I'm taking the time to do it. You can say you want to have 5 parties, 10 parties, 20 parties, but if you're not doing this, you're not going to have them. Period. End of story. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. So I take 30 focused minutes to start host connections, host and join connections. So I was finding that it was really, really hard for me to keep up with it all in one spot. Okay, so here, there's little check marks. There's a name, there's the date that you talked to them, the connection, what was it for, what was the outcome, what are the notes, and when are you supposed to follow back up with them, okay? So this right here says order. Did that person say, how many times do we have people say, oh, I want to order, but I can't order till next Wednesday? What do you do? Probably do what I do. I would write it somewhere on a post-it, on a piece of paper, then I lose it, and I never follow back up with that customer because I didn't have it. Right here, it says order. Call, no, sorry. Let me find an order. Wants to order, follow back up on Wednesday. Okay. The next checkbox is host. Let me find a host one. Once host. I told her about a party, follow back up. She ended up having a party, okay? Then I have join. Here I said, had a join combo, wants to join, will get back to me, and I put the date next to when. The VIP is if they came to me through my VIP and we had a connection. Customer service. I want you to think about how many times people tell you, oh, this was messed up, this was broken. I need to replace this. How many times do you sit on the back burner with that because you don't have no way to keep up with it, and you're supposed to call Scentsy, you're supposed to chat with Scentsy, but you don't, because you don't have a way to keep up with it, right? So I just want to say that motivates me so much from Jessica is she works a full-time job and is an introvert and still does this real life, no excuses. And so these are my connections, okay? So I don't care if you use this or if you use a notebook. Use something. This is already drawn up for you. You can literally go print it right now off of the Google Drive, and you can keep it in your thing to do your 30 minutes a day to find hosts. If you're not partying, your business is not moving, okay? So now, a lot of people say, I don't know what to say. I don't know who to say it to. Okay. So I want you to post in the chat. There's 49 people right now. I want you to post in the chat. How many orders, individual orders, have you had this month? I want you to think about, just throw a number out there, more or less. How many individual orders do you think you have taken? So maybe you have $500. Maybe there was 8 people on that party. How many individual orders have you had? Okay. I'm seeing 5. I'm seeing 2, 30. 10. Dang, 30, you doing the thing. Okay. So did you just chase the order and stop? Or did you ask that person if they wanted to host a party? How many people asked someone, every single person that they put down right there, if they wanted to host a party? I ask every single person when I'm taking their order, girl, you just placed a $75 order. How about I give you a link and you share it with your friends and family real quick and text it out to a few people and see if you can get some more orders, and maybe we can get you $20 free and a half price item. Guess what the $20 free is? That means they reach $200. They're going to get $20 free because that's what Scentsy gives them. And then they're going to get one half price item because that's what Scentsy gives them. Jessica isn't giving them nothing extra out of my pocket. I'm just using the verbiage that we're already given an opportunity to use because that is a party. Okay? That's where you need to start. Every single individual order, you need to ask, what would you do? Would you, if I gave you a shopping link, like right now, would you want to text 2 or 3 other customers? Especially if you know those people have friends and family that use Scentsy. You need to tell them, hey, text your sister and your mom, see if they want to order anything. Maybe we can get you some free and half price product. Period. That easy, guys. It's not hard. It's not hard, but you got to do it. Okay. So did you chase the order and stop, or did you say, girl, your order is $75. Ask a couple of friends if they want to order, and we can possibly get you $20 free and half off. What you think? Okay. That's verbiage. Okay. I want you to understand that. Next, because of how our world is now and COVID, we must adapt to maximize our online platform because we're not face-to-face with people. You're not going to get a lot of people right now that are going to walk up into homes to go do parties. It just ain't going to, I mean, there may be some, but the majority people ain't going to do it right now, okay? So when I'm explaining all this to you, I want you to listen how I'm going to keep on saying maximize on sales, bookings, and recruitings. But you got to do it in ways just as you were face-to-face. I've told my team all the time, the same way you approach someone at a Starbucks is the same way you approach them online. Now, would I go into a Starbucks and say, here's my join flyer, it's $99 to join, do you want to join, yes or no? They're going to look at me like I'm psychotic, literally. Why do people do that online? It's the same thing. What you would not do in front of somebody, don't do it online. Okay, so you have to think about that and try to equalize those platforms. The same way you would approach someone in a store brand new that you did not know is how you need to think about approaching people that you don't even know on Facebook. But people are over here inboxing them, giving them the join link. Girl, I don't even know you. Like, I cannot stand, and I get it all the time because people that follow me know I'm in direct sales. They know I got a big team. They know that I'm a mover and shaker. And guess what? They want to inbox me to try to join their company. Girl, I don't know you. First of all, bye. Block, delete. You don't do that. You build relationships, okay? So we have someone, ding, 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 ding. We have someone who says, yes, I'll host a party. I love Scentsy. Okay, so we have a host. What do we do now? Now we must make sure that you got a date, because somebody can tell me I want to book all day, but if it is not a date and it ain't on my calendar, we ain't got to book it, okay? I'm going to show you what I started doing. I've done this, my party dates, for the past 2.5 months since I've been doing Facebook parties. I don't party on no other date. Tuesdays and Thursdays. I got 2 slots, 7:30 and 8:30. Now, if for any reason someone cannot, and it's gonna make or break the party, which still that is not yet to happen, I don't party any other days. Tuesday and Thursday. I'm not doing the weekends because it just doesn't work out well. There's too many people out and about moving, shaking. I need an evening. Wednesdays don't work because I got this. Mondays and Thursdays. The only time is our first Thursday of the month when we have opportunity call. I map out that 8:30 spot. I don't take it. But other than that, and this is what I do. I have my calendar. I printed them August through December, and I highlight every Tuesday and Thursday, okay? I have it written down, guys, because guess what? I open my binder every single day and I look at this and I say, girl, you got a lot of empty purple spots. You need to get to work. Like, you ain't doing nothing. This is a visual. I'm a visual person. And if I don't see it, I ain't going to do it. If I don't write it down, I'm not going to do it. And if you don't see it over and over again, it's going to be something that goes in the back of your mind that you're not going to remember. You have got to have systems, guys. If you don't got systems, you ain't got a business. Period. You know, how do you think department stores, big businesses, they have strategies and they have systems? You can't fly by the seat of your pants to director. And if you do, if you miraculously do, you're not going to stay there. Okay? So this is how I book my parties. So I literally open my binder every day. I take it with me to work. I take it with me in my backpack. It's literally with me everywhere I go. And I open this up. Every day, I open it up. And I look. That's the front page. This right here stays on my front page. This is what I open that to right there. And I see it. If I don't see things written in there, guess what, Justin? You better get to asking somebody to host. Because your business is not moving if you are not. Okay? So this is my booking calendar. So now we have a date. Okay? So is this on one day you do your live and the rest of the time I'm going to go over that, Christy, in just a minute. Okay. So now we have a booking, right? Okay. Let's just say my party dates are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm going to say, Janica booked a party for Thursday, 7:30. Okay. Now what do we do now? The key to the puzzle is hostess coaching. And again, I can't say this enough. If you are not hostess coaching, you are missing the mark, because an engaged host is going to be your make or break for the party. I don't care if you don't do all the other things that I tell you, but if you do not hostess coach and that host does not have expectations of what she's supposed to do and a plan, it's gonna fail. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It is going to fail. There are 10 things that I follow to hostess coach. And I have these in pictures, in 2 pictures that I can share with you guys afterwards. Literally, I can take my picture off and I can leave them blank, and you can literally text these to your customers. That's simple. It's not hard. But I reiterate these 10 things with my host. I have it. And again, this is a whole nother training. And these are the things that I don't want you to get caught up on, because you can still do them. I've been doing this for a while. I'm very savvy with Canva. So I do landing pages. I'm not going to go into that. It's a whole nother training, but I'm going to show you what I send them, okay? So when I host this coach, I want you to, let's see, can I share my screen? Tell me, Lucy, if you can see it. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So I am OCD. I have to have everything in order. If not, it don't work for me. So this is what I have, and I have all my links here, okay? Let me try to pull this down a little bit because I feel like y'all can't see it. Okay, maybe you can see that better. Okay, so these are all my links that I use for my business, okay? So I'm going to show you my link that's here for hostess coaching. So I copy and paste it and I send it to the host. Okay, this is what they get. It's a landing page. Now, eventually I'm going to have a video that's going to play that's going to have me talking and saying all this. Right now, I ain't got that, but I'm not letting that be an excuse not to hostess coach and have parties. Your online scent social hostess checklist, okay? Number 1, and I literally will go over these with them over again. Even though I send them the picture, I want them to either get on a phone call with me, 10, 15 minutes max. If they can't get on a phone call, I'm going to voice text them the most important things in here, okay? So I tell them, Okay, girl, it's time to get your party started. But before I invite you to the group that I'm going to create, I want you to be very aware of how to have the best party possible, okay? You've got to follow my lead. If you follow my lead, I can almost guarantee you're going to have a successful party. If you gear off of it, it's going to be bumpy. And that's literally what I'll tell them. I tell them, number one, you're going to go through the catalog. I want you to make a wish list. Tell me what are the things you like. What are the warmers you like? Send that back to me really quick. Number two, we are always going to aim for a $500 party. Jessica doesn't speak in minimums. I speak as the maximum. We start gaining the maximum free and half price at a $500 party. We get free shipping at a $500 party. So I don't talk at a $200 level. It's just not going to happen. That's where the magic is at. We need at least $200 in sales for your party to qualify for rewards, but we're aiming for a $500 party. I tell them, my hosts almost always walk away with $75 free and 3 half price items, okay? That is something I'm gonna voice text her because I want her to understand that's important. I tell her, number 3, you have to understand that you have to decide that quality is better over quantity. And I tell them, I will not go live in a group if you do not get it to 50 people. Now, on the back end, if they have 40-something people, I'm going to go live. But I tell them that because I want them to get as close to 50 people as possible. The numbers don't lie. I've had people get to 20 and their party's going to be about 200, 250. I've had people get to 50 and their party almost always hits $500. And I had one of my most engaged hostess, which ended up turning into her launch party. She did exactly what I told her. She didn't have any type of packets, no smell sense, no nothing. She had, I think, almost 80-something people by the time I got in there. But I told her when I started seeing people were over 50, like, okay, we ain't just adding people. She's like, no, these are people that I did what you told me, and I made sure they wanted to be added. So these are engaged people. Guess how much her launch party was? $1,200. When you do it the way I tell them to do it, it's gonna work. And this is what I tell them, like, if you gear away, it's gonna falter. Number 4, select the 10 people that you wanna call your VIP people. The people that you think are for sure going to order, right? Send them your party link and also tag them under the Facebook party Google form post. And I'm going to show you, I send my hostess a link, and I'm going to show you what that link looks like in a minute from that get-go, right? And I'll show you that in a minute. Number 5, I tell them, this is verbiage. I want you to personally invite 50 people or less to the group. Do not, and this is one that I voice text them, do not just add them. Make your invite sound like you. Say something along the ways like, hey girl, I needed to stock up on my Scentsy stash, so I decided to host an online Scentsy party. It's 30 minutes live in my party group. Would you like an invite? Let them tell you yes, because I'm going to tell you, a lot of people will try to skip over this step. But 50 people and 50 engaged people is a totally different outcome. If these people know what they're getting added to, if they know what they're there for, they're going to be engaged and they're going to order. If you are just being added to a group, I want you to think about how many times people just add you to a group. I get pissed off. Like, seriously, stop adding me without asking me. Like, that's not cool. Don't be that person. And this is probably one of the most important things that I tell them, because I would rather have 40 engaged people than 70 people in the party. Number 6, only when they say yes, add them to the group. We're trying to get everyone in the group within the first 48 hours. I'm going to give you my party structure in a minute, so they have a chance to fill out the Facebook party packet Google form request, okay? Number 7, check your personal details for the Facebook party pack deadline for your party. People can still be added anytime. They just can't RSVP for the smell mail after the first 48 hours. And I am a stickler on that. will not send it if it's after 48 hours. Number 8, send a personal message reminder the day before the live to everyone you invited, just to remind them. Thanks again, and it kind of has a little bit of what you can say. Thanks again for supporting my Scentsy Live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I appreciate you. Hope to see you on. Something like that. Make it your own. Number 9, if a person says they can't make the live, you can still save the order. Say, bummer, you will be missed. If you'd like to stock your Scentsy stash, let me know. I'll send you the link. You can send them your info and their shop link. They can shop immediately. That's what I make sure and tell my host. You don't have to wait. People can order now because their link's already all set up. Number 10, and this is one that I voice text, and I say, this is what Jessica says. You can read that. It says, interact throughout the party, tag guests on things you think they might love. This is the secret sauce to the successful party, and it is. You must interact for them to do the same. Okay, so this is what I tell her. I say, look, you have to show up. You want a successful party, you want to get free and half price product, you can't skip out on me. You legit have to follow my lead and be my hype man. When I post something, I need you to comment. When I tag you on something, I need you to comment and tag somebody else. When I say, what do you think about this? I need you to go comment. You have got to be my hype man, because if not, there is no party. And I say that just like that. So they know it has to be done. So this is literally my hostess coaching. This is all I do. If they have time to get on the phone with me, I'll get on the phone with them on the phone for 10 minutes tops. If they can't, I will voice text the most important things. And I ask, do you have any questions? Let me know. They'll voice or message back, and I'm going back and forth so they can hear my voice. Eventually, I want to have a video, quick, short video, but it ain't there yet, and I'm not letting it stop me, okay? Let's see. Now it's time to create the group, okay? So many of you may say, why a group? Why a group? Because several things. First of all, it's private. Let me see. I'm gonna now I want to go. I'm gonna go to So I'm gonna go to Facebook, and I'm gonna kind of show you guys one of my groups. I'm gonna show you my party that I'm about to have on Thursday. My internet is like, well, I'm gonna go here. Blanca may be on the call. She I don't know if she is on the call. Blanca had an amazing party. She had a $668 party, and she ended up joining. But this was her group. Okay, so welcome to the Scent Social with Blanca. I have this saved in my Canva. I repurposed it. I just changed the name depending on who the host is. Everything stays the same, and I just upload it here. So I create the group. Okay, again, let me see. I'm going to have to stop sharing for this. Stop. I'll come right back. Okay, so guys, there's no way I could keep up with as many parties as I've been having if I don't have a system, okay? Now it comes time to get the party started, right? This is available for you to use. It is a Facebook party checklist, okay? I have to have it together, or else, I'm doing 6 and 8 parties at a time. There's no way I'm going to keep it together and remember all that going on the fly. So here, it has the host name, the date of the party, create banner. I know I got to go create the group. I got to create the banner. I have to put it up there. Eventually, this will be used. I was using ScentShare, not using that anymore. Visly is what I'm going to show you guys at the very end. But don't overwhelm yourself. I'm going to show you for once you start having a lot of parties where you can tap into this. Not right now. You need to have some parties first. Then here it is, did I post the Google form? Did I post the party link? Did I host this coach? Did I send the Facebook packet? Did I do any freebies? Did I tell the person if they wanted to flip their party? Did I get any bookings from that party? And what was the party total? Okay, so that keeps me somewhat in order to try to have some order to the madness, because if you're starting to do a lot of them, you will get overwhelmed and you won't be able to keep up. So I created this for for myself and for you guys to have. Okay, so now it's time for you to go. Let me share again. Now it's time for you to go and create the group. So you go, I'm not going to go over how you create a Facebook group. If you don't know how to do that, you're going to have to YouTube. I promise you, everything you need to know is on YouTube. That's how I found out how to do it. You're going to go create a Facebook group. You're going to add the banner. You're going to, I'm not going to go into, I'll show you visually at the very end, but I'm not going to go into what I post in here, how I do my parties. That's a whole nother training. But I just kind of, you know, basically when I started, I put a pin post about who I am. I show a picture, kind of a little bit. I introduce who I am and how I'm working alongside the host. As you can see with Blanca being your host, I tell a little bit about who I am. I have kids, my favorite scent, and that is in the pin post. One of the other posts that I do immediately is I open it up, create the banner, put that, I do this. So this right here is the online catalog, and it has the host's link. And again, guys, don't get overwhelmed, but I'm gonna show you. And these templates are literally available for y'all to use. Just got to figure it out, okay? Now, I create what's called a landing page for each one of my hosts. As you can see, I have them all here. I save them so I don't even have to think twice about it. I have it to copy and paste if I need it. But when I'm hostess coaching, by the time I'm hostess coaching, I have already created their link. I've created their Facebook group. And let me show you what this goes to. Copy and I'm going to show you. I do this in Canva. This is what my host gets. And I tell her, share this with everybody. It's literally a website. Copy and paste. It is in Canva. Okay, everything that host needs is here. I get her picture in there. I have her name. I have the time of the party, where it's going to be at. Welcome to my Facebook Live Scent Social. Each one of these is linked. So I tell them, all they got to do is click on what they want to do. Shop my party. This is going to take her directly to my website so they can order immediately. It's in her party. This is party group on Facebook. Click that. It's going to take them straight into her Facebook group on Facebook. Okay. Here, get your party pack. Hurry. There's only 10 deluxe packs available. This is my Google form. We're going to go over that in a minute. Okay. This is the fall catalog that's at the bottom of your website. They can immediately start looking at the fall catalog. They do not have to wait to look at the catalog by mail nor by the day of the party. They can literally start looking at it there, okay? Here, they can find me on Instagram. Because, guys, this is the thing. Your host is introducing you to all these people. You want them to follow you immediately. Immediately. It takes them to my YouTube channel, and here takes them to my VIP group on Facebook. This is where I want to funnel everyone through. Everyone. This is the most important piece of the puzzle to me. I want everybody to be in my VIP group because I go live here. I share everything Scentsy here, everything. I shared this video yesterday. From yesterday to today, I sold $500 in orders of the mini fan diffuser. Okay, so this is where I want to funnel everyone through. And that way is the best way for me to have everything in one spot. This is a whole nother training, but this template is available for you to drag and drop your picture, and you don't even have to build it. I built it for you. You can use it. You just got to do it. Okay. So, let's see next. Where am I going? Okay, now it's time to create the group. So I create the group. I send her her host link. She's excited. Now, here's the group. Now let's talk structure and Google form. Okay, guys, the most important key to the puzzle, apart from hostess coaching, is this. This is the best thing you can do. And again, I'm going to show you some more expensive ways, and I'm going to show you some inexpensive ways. Don't get caught up on that. Guess what? If you do not want to, if you say, I can't send that right now, budget doesn't allow it, guess what? You can still host Facebook parties. You ain't got to send it. I don't even know if she's on right now, but Shantae is one of my newest recruits. She had a Facebook launch party. We didn't send nothing. She did her Facebook launch party, did everything the way I told her. She had a $1,200 launch. Is it a necessity to make or break? No, but I'm going to tell you my parties have higher PRV because of it. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Again, I'm not going to tell you how to create a Google form. You can go YouTube it. And the great thing is I can share my Google form with you, and you can literally copy and paste everything. Go make the same thing, okay? My Google form is here. So this Google form gets posted in the group. I'm going to tell you my structure. So let's say we booked a date. Janica booked a date for Thursday, right? Okay. Now, I start 10 days prior to that. Believe me, it's been trial and error. I've tried to figure it out. The way mail is working right now, it's a lot slower than normal. So I had to get a structure together, and this is what works the best. So 10 days before. So let's say it's a Thursday. 10 days before is that Monday before, okay? Now, that Monday is when I open up the party. I open up I go create her link. I create her group. I add her banner. I have her landing page. All that is created, right? Before that Monday. That Monday is when I start posting in that group. That is when my picture gets posted of who I am. That's when the online catalog gets posted in there. And that's kind of when the ticker of the time starts, okay? Now, that's a Monday. I tell her, here is your link. Go start adding your people. You got 2 days to add up to 50 people. That's Wednesday. By Wednesday, I post the Google form. By Wednesday, I'm hoping there's at least 30 to 40 people in the group, okay? By Wednesday, I post this. And I want you to understand why this is so important, guys. A business is not going to be a business that is going to be evergreen, that has strategies, that has ways to get in front of these people over and over again if you are not collecting their information. If you are just selling to a person one time, they leave, you don't know how to call them, you don't know how to email them, you don't know how to text them, you are doing your business a disservice. You need to have all these people's information because you need to be following up. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why everything in here is so important in my Google form. Like, do you see right here? I've had 66 responses that have happened in my Google form with 2 months that I've been actively using the Google form, because I didn't do the Google form immediately. This is 66 new people that I absolutely know nobody, but I've met them through parties. They've filled out the Google form, and now they're in my VIP group. That is gold, okay? And I'm going to tell you everything that's in their responses. So this is what I say. Welcome to the live Facebook Scent Social. Every one of these is a required field. I need first and last name. I need your name on Facebook if it's different than the name above. What is your birthday? I put for Happy Mail. What is your email? They ain't got no option. And if they don't fill it out correctly, I ain't sending them a Facebook packet. I need mailing address. Must include city, state, and zip. I need your cell phone number. Who is the hostess of the Facebook Live you are attending? What type of fragrance do you typically love? Do you currently use Scentsy in your home? If so, what? What products have you not tried but would like to? Do you have any of the following pets? Would you be interested in helping your host get an additional half-price item? Would you like a free private shopping link to share with your family and friends so you can build rewards for discounted products? On a scale, this is gold right here, guys, because they have to respond. On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in learning how to earn free and 50% off of your Scentsy goodies? That's just a party. That's all it's saying. How interested are they? If they're a 1, probably not so interested. If they're a 3 or anything above, they're going to get asked. On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in learning how to earn a commission off of your Scentsy purchases? All that is, are you interested in doing what I do? 1 to 10. 1, probably not so. 3 or above, they getting asked. Open your camera and scan me. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You will be glad you did. This is going to take them to all my social media sites, even though they already have them in the other thing that the hostess sends in. This is key right here. I give them 3 different options to go find me in my VIP group. They can find me here. They can find me in the landing page that my host sends them. And then here, this is what I put. Last but not least, click the link below and join my Wax Lab VIP lounge on Facebook, and your package will be on its way. Get ready to smell all the goodness and join the live party for some extra chances to win some goodies. Have a sensational day. And here, did you join the group? They click it. 9 times out of 10, they go join that group. Okay? This is the Google form. Do you know why that is gold? Anybody tell me?
Because you get all their information, and yeah, you get all the information, and if they're interested, then they open that door for you to ask.
Exactly. There's 66 responses on there. Almost half of them are possibilities, more than half actually are possibilities for parties. About half of them have showed interest in wanting to get paid off of their purchases. Now that's up to me to follow back up with them. But do you see that pool of people that I don't have to go chase people to try to have parties? That's legit gold sitting in a gold pot for me to go sift through. But without that form, I don't got it. So do you post this in every party you post? Like, is that where? Yes, Kaylee. This goes posted in every single party. That's how those 66 responses have added up. You can delete them, and transfer the information and delete it so you don't have to go through all that. I ain't done all that yet. But yes, those are 66 people that have come from 2.5 months of using this Google form on parties. So now, so we said Monday, right, is when we open the day, we start all that. Wednesday, I post the Google form. They start filling it out. I give them a deadline. I tell them, you have in basically 2 full days. You have Wednesday, because I posted in the morning, all day Wednesday, and I tell them the deadline is Thursday night. This is why. Thursday nights is when I get in here and I start getting my party packets ready to mail. Friday morning, I drop them in the mail so that gives it enough time for them to get it before the Facebook party starts. Now, I'm going to show you what I send, but don't get overwhelmed. Don't think that you have to do it. There's more expensive ways. There's less expensive ways. Remember, I've done this for a long time. And my budget may be a little bit bigger on this because I'm making more money from these parties. So yes, I'm going to put it back into my business. So just keep that in mind. What I tell them is I have 10 packages. Now, I've had parties that they filled out 15. That's your option if you want to. Jessica's going to send 15. Now, if that was 30, I'd rethink it because that's a lot of postage. But 15, 12, 13, I'm going to send it all day because I could care less about those $9, you know, because it's about, I'll tell you the prices of what I send, but I don't care because 9 times out of 10, these parties are $500 plus. So I don't care to mail those party packs out. Okay, so now party packs. Guys, I'm going to tell you, if I gave you a link to go shop, right? Let's say I gave you the link, right? And you're looking at it, you ain't never used Scentsy before, you don't know what it is, you don't know how to do it, you don't know all that. How much more receptive would you be to order if I just did that, or if you got this in the mail? Okay, I put confetti. I'm gonna show you everything that I put in there. I put confetti. This says, yay, your party pack is here. This says, scan this to join my wax lab. Again, I'm giving them another opportunity. Scan their phone and go join my VIP. I need everybody in there, okay? So I get these on Amazon. It's an 8x10. The holographic, I'll post links to all this, but let me just show you what I put in there. And I'm going to give you some options. Yes, it has confetti all up in it, but how many times are you getting nothing but bills in the damn mail? And I'm sorry, you need a little happiness sometimes because look, the way the world is right now is a hot mess. So, okay, I do 3 samples. So, last month I did 3 different samples. No, Kaylee, you can delete the responses. I have not deleted the responses. Nor I would say once it starts getting high, like really high, then maybe I'll export those to an Excel document, save them over there, and just wipe them clean so it won't be 66. But no, I have not deleted those. So I get this confetti. I literally, when I get in here and I make my packets, I have my confetti right here in my little thing. But they get Scent and Warmer of the Month with the felt. They get 3 samples. This month, they're getting dish soap. They're getting Scentsy Counter Clean. They're getting Scentsy Fresh. Okay? Now, 2 months ago, I bought 10 new releases. And this is what I bought them for. I bought 10 bars of all the new releases. I made over I think it was like almost 200 samples. Did it take me 2 hours? Yeah, it took me 2 hours, but it has lasted me 2 months. And look at all the PRV that I've gotten because of it. So I made like 200 samples of every bar, of 10 bars, okay? And I made 10 packs of felts. So these are all the new releases. I put that in there. I put my join the journey because the most important thing for me is to build my business and recruit. So I have the top 10 reasons to join Scentsy. It's in paper, so it's super light. I have the perks and how Scentsy Club works because I need all the Scentsy Club members. I have how to party because partying is what I do. I need to have a booked schedule. So I tell them how I can party. It says if your wish list is bigger than your pocketbook, let's party your style. Facebook party, pouch parties, personal shopping, or join my team. That's how I party. Let me know. And again, they have all my ways to find me on social media. It was the harvest brochure, so I had those, so I put that in there. I put a join brochure because I need all the people to join. I have this that is my fall faves. So I used to put this in the catalog. If I send a catalog, this will go inside a catalog. In the beginning, I was sending full catalogs. So a catalog along with all this is going to be about $324 a piece to send. Again, you can choose to send 5. You can choose to send 10. You send what your budget allows. And then I said, you know what? I want to try to reduce the price a little bit. So I haven't been sending catalogs. I've been sending the showcase brochure, but I print because in these, the bundle and saves are not in there. I put the bundle and save. All of this stuff, guys, I print in bulk, like 100 at a time. I print them on a full sheet, on a like 4 to a sheet. And then when I'm sitting there watching TV, I use this and I slice them and cut them. And I have them in my top drawer over there in bulk, where I usually print off like for 2 months. So this ain't something that I'm doing every day. Ain't nobody got time for that. I do it in bulk. So I've been putting the showcase brochure in there. And then this is my fall fave. So this just kind of tells them what are some of my favorites in the catalog right now, okay? These last two are my biggest calls to action. This right here I created. It says, it's your lucky day. Choose any warmer in the catalog for 10 bucks. I'd love to make ordering easy for you. Book an online scent social with me by 9/30/2020 and receive any warmer of your choice for 10 bucks in addition to your host credits. Offer valid on a qualifying party of $500 or more in order to redeem. All this is telling them is that I'll give them any warmer for 10 bucks. Guess how I do that? I use the perpetual. When they host a $500 party, because they have to have a $500 party to be able to use it, I will then let them give me 10 bucks. If the warmer is 30 bucks, half price is 15, they give me 10, I pay 5 for it. This is called a booking tool, because when they see this, and then I put scan me and book now for an extra goodie. I have, again, this is extra. It's called Calendly. I go in every month and I put the dates I'm available to party, and they can scan it, go directly to there. If I get an email that they went and booked a party, they're going to get an extra goodie, because I didn't even have to do nothing. They did it all themselves. And people do it. People have done it. Every one of my parties, I use Calendly to schedule. I send them, hey, here's the link. These are my available parties for the month. My times, pick a slot. It's going to send me an email and we're going to be good to go. Okay. So this is that. And then this one's last but not least. And what I put on the back of these, I have a stamp that I put, and it's my Wax the Cash coupon. And it says, spend $50 in this month to receive $5 off your order. If your wish list is bigger than your wallet, there's more than one way to get it for free. Again, telling them about a party, okay? But it has an expiration date, guys. The last day of the month that I'm sending those out, there's an expiration date. But the stamp I put on the back is that this is not valid for the party order. It is the next order, because guess what? Jessica wants them to order by the end of the month again. And I'm going to tell you, I get people using these all the time. $50 or more. Guess what? If I have 4 people use them, that's a $200 order. I'll give you $5 off all day. So this is my party pack. Now, this party pack with the calendar, with the full catalog, is going to be about $324 to mail, with everything else you see in here. When I switched it up to this, instead of the heavy catalog, it's about $274 to mail. Now, if that is still too pricey for you, guys, seriously, it's not that serious. If you don't want to send any of this, you can get a regular number 10 envelope, right? You can put a product list, because it has everything we have. You can fold this up as the bundle and save. You can do these. This is what I did in the beginning when I didn't have the felt samples, because my bars hadn't came yet. And I would put the stickers. So I would put the new release stickers here. Then I would put any classics that I had in the back. Okay? 9 times out of 10, when these people were ordering, even with this and no felts, they ordered the sticker. They were ordering the stickers that were on there. So I know it works. And then put your booking tool. That's it. Send that. That can be your party pack. This is going to be no more than a full stamp. 55 cents. If you can't mail 55 cents for 10 people, you got to rethink your business. So that is the party pack on an extra level, and then on a not so extra level. Whatever you choose to do, don't let not having something stop you, okay? So that is the party pack. Oh, I forgot, I'm extra. So I buy Pixie Sticks or Reese's or Pop Rocks, and I put those in there. But I started using these because they kept my price at $274. If I use like a Recess or the Pop Rocks, then it goes up to $320 something. So I've been using these. I bought these off Amazon in a big old bulk package, and people love them. They're like, girl, I got your party pack and I already ate the candy. I mean, it's just something extra, guys, just to make somebody happy. They get all that. Now, I want you to tell me in the comments, if you got a link that said, order from here, or you got that party pack, where do you think you're gonna order? What do you think? The people that get these packs are usually the people that order $100 all day. Like, I don't have problems with my party being $500-$600 because these people are engaged. They are smelling something by the time I click live in that group. They already done seen the online catalog. They've already seen the product showcase brochure. They know what they want. And guess what? You seal the deal when you go live and you show them everything you have. That just, it seals the deal. Oh my gosh, I smelled that scent and I want it in that warmer and that 6-pack of bars. It seals it. Seals the deal. Party packs changed my business. Changed my business, guys. Okay, so showed you the 3 types of party packs. Last but not least, they are going to order because of party packs because of the candy. But they are getting so much of the party packs. Yes. Now, again, guys, don't worry about what you don't got. And don't go spending a whole bunch of money because you want to try to do all the things. Start off, first of all, I need you to go book 5 parties. First and foremost, I don't need you to worry about all this extra fluff. Book 5 parties. Once you got those 5 parties booked, then you can think of the how-to. But until those are booked, you don't need to worry about none of this because it's not going to matter. You're going to buy all this. It's going to sit in them drawers and do absolutely nothing. You need 5 parties now booked for your October. That is what you need to do tomorrow and the next day. Do not stop. I don't care. I don't want to hear. I can't do it. Nobody wants a party. Blah, 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 blah. No. Keep on sending a message. Keep on telling people. Go back to all the people that placed orders with you. All those 30, 18, 22 that I seen. You need to go tell those people, girl, I'm so happy that you're one of my loyal customers, but I want to get you $75 free and 3 half-price items. Let me help you do that. Super simple 30-minute online party. You don't got to do anything. You bring the people. I do the rest. That is literally my verbiage. And it works all the time. Okay? So last but not least. Now, some of you I know are at the beginning. You have never even seen a Facebook training. You didn't even know what a Google form was. I get that. So wherever you're at, start there. But we do have some people that have already been doing Facebook parties. And maybe they already have 2, 3, 4, 5 on their books. And it's like, damn, I'm a little overwhelmed, right? Or you have some people that say, hell no, I'm not going live because I don't do Facebook Live, right? You're scared to go live. You're scared to let somebody see you in a video. Okay, so this is the last piece of advice I want to give you. If you are that person, don't make no excuse to me that you can't have a party because I'm going to show you how you can have a party by just posting. Christina Stainbrook, who created the party pack, if you see her original video on YouTube, she created this idea of the party pack. She does not go live. She says, I have little kids. My business, my schedule is crazy. I cannot carve out a time to sit in front and do that. Guess what? You don't have to. You can post pictures. I literally am going to show you something that is going to blow your mind. And I'm not finished with my personal template, but I'm almost finished with it. And when I am, if you have a Vizly, I will share it with you what I am going to do. I have a Vizly. I have a team Vizly. So each one of my team members will get every template that I have to use for themselves. What I mean by a template, I mean the party posting from day 1 to the end of the party. If you want to just do pictures, I have a template of just pictures. You can go in and you can change your picture, your website on the things that you need to. Guess what? Total automation. You click it and it's going to start posting in intervals that you set up, and you don't ever even have to go back to that Facebook group. Crazy. Now, if you want to be like me, I like video. I like going live. I like going off the cuff. Like, that's my thing. That's my zone. So I like doing the live. So I'm still doing the live, but what I even went a step further, and I just want to tell you this. I don't want you to get overwhelmed, but I want to tell you this. So you can do the posting only, right? Pictures, there's tons of them. I have a template. If you literally were to go and create a Bizly right now, I could give you the template code. You're going to type it in there. It's going to pop up every post from the beginning to the end of that party. And yes, you may have to go in, and you don't want to send them to my site. You don't want to send them your picture because you're the host. Those little things you'll have to tweak. But you have that template to start. So even a new consultant can start doing this. You have no reason to say you don't know how to do it, because I'm handing you everything over, okay? Now, you can post it like, pictures. You can do a live, carve out the time. Or you can even go a step above, which is what I did. I created snippets of videos. They're already on my YouTube channel. I created snippets of videos that talk about every single one of our product lines. They're from 1 minute to 4 minutes is the longest one. And those, I'm going to screen share right now and show you Bizly. But those videos are going to be posted in that group, so they see the video aspect of me, right? But it ain't going to be live. It's just going to be automated. But they're going to get those videos, because in this video, I'm talking about the premium diffuser. In this video, I'm talking about the deluxe diffuser. In this video, I'm talking about the pet line. In this video, I'm talking about the mini fan diffusers. In this video, I'm talking about the whiff box. In this video, I'm talking about Scentsy Club. I have made every one of those videos, and I have them ready in my toolbox to use. Okay, so let's screen share. Tell me if y'all can see. Can y'all see?
Yes.
Okay, so here's templates. This is Bizly, and I can give y'all a referral code too. But so here I have, so this one was another one that a friend of mine shared with me. She does not go live. She just posts, right? She does not go live in hers. It's literally a 5-day party, and it goes. So with Bizly, you can have these at whatever intervals you want, day of, after starting time. You literally can create these however you want. You can preview the post. So this is post 1. Are you ready to party? You can use these little alligator, whatever the heck they're called, to denote a host name. And at the very end, you put the host name in, and it's automatically going to populate that. You ain't got to go in there individually and do one by one. Freaking phenomenal. Okay. You can add a comment to post underneath if you want to comment for whatever reason you would want one. This one has a website, so you can choose to have an image, a video, a Facebook album, or just a straight web link. You can put how many days before the starting time, after the starting time. You can do relative to the starting time or an exact time. You can do whatever you want here. This is the post. You comment, you type in whatever you want here. This is what I was talking about. The only other way you would, like, some of the things when these templates pull up, like here, my friend shared this template with me, right? So this is the online catalog. So I'm going to edit it because this has her online catalog. I need mine. So I would go grab my link, take this out, put it in. I would update it. Now that's set for mine, right? Then here it had a picture of herself. I was playing with this one when I first started. So it had her introduction and it had her picture, right? So I went and took her picture out, I added mine, and then I put my introduction for me. I updated it, it's ready to go. Once you go in, and this is literally, this one right here is my friend's. This is all pictures. She does not go live in hers at all. So this is a 5-day party, all sketched out, right? And when you're done, all you do is send that campaign to the Facebook group, and this will post automatically. You don't even have to think about it. Mind blown. I know, I was. Here, I have started my own. I'm not done, but this one is mine because I have, so see, this is when I tell y'all 10 days before, this is how I started. 8 days, 2 days after that, like, so this is the Monday. Then 2 days after that, I post my party pack at 10 a.m. Then at the next day in the morning or at night, which is 2 days, I tell them party. Let me see. Let me show you. I have this that says, okay, guys, officially have 1 hour to complete the Google form, and the deadline for the packet is over. Hurry! Do not miss out on free smell goods on your doorstep. Click here to get your party pack. So I'm carving mine out here. I'm not using anybody else's videos. Like, I've created all these videos for myself. Here, I have wax tip day. So I'm showing them how I change my wax, but I created those videos myself, and I have them in here. It's taking forever. And I uploaded these on YouTube, and I just clicked the link in there. I have, this one shows, this one is the Scentsy diffuser fans. I show them how we use those. Here I have the premium diffusers. So basically just doing a lot of what the other stuff is, but I'm adding the video aspect to it. And I didn't do nothing special. I just went and turned my camera on my iPhone and recorded a video. Not that hard at all. Just takes a little time, but this is the one that I'm setting up for myself. So when it is available, I'll share it with you guys. But yeah, that is that. Let me stop sharing. I know we went over, but it was a lot. So I'm going to open it up. Do you guys have any questions? I know we still have 34 people on. Does anybody have any questions? And we can stop the recording.
I do. Oh my gosh, girl. So that what is that? It's a website app-ish.
Yeah, so let me see. Let me do this real quick. Okay, guys. So thank you for watching. We're gonna go ahead and stop it. And we will see you next